It was fine. Also extremely fucking boring. That was an invention, too. An internship at a law firm in Post Office Square back at home. It was a stupid lie, the kind of thing that was easily fact-checked, but back at the beginning of the summer, Jasper kept making noise about coming to visit me in Boston, and it helped to have an excuse about why I was too busy. We pulled off the main road and cruised for another 10 minutes down a winding dirt lane, the occasional flare of sunlight sneaking through the dense, leafy canopy overhead. Every once in a while we passed what I assumed were private driveways, but for the most part the effect was more remote wilderness than island paradise. I was just starting to wonder if maybe I'd misunderstood what he'd said about his parents' place being at the beach, when all at once the landscape opened up and there it was, standing tall and grand and enormous against the shocking blue sky. "So," Jasper said, "this is August House." I cleared my throat. "Sweet." Over the last few years, I'd gotten pretty good at not acting impressed by other people's giant houses, but I had to work to keep a straight face as he pulled into the circular drive, crushed seashells crunching under the wheels of the convertible. August House was a massive old white-shingled situation with a wide wraparound porch and a second-floor balcony and an actual honest-to-God turret, plus a widow's walk up on the roof. Hydrangeas lined the walkway in an explosion of pink and blue and purple. An American flag flapped cheerily in the breeze. I tried not to gape as I climbed out of the passenger's seat, Jasper killing the engine and tucking the keys up under the visor. "Leave that," he said when I reached for my duffel. "Dean will bring it up." I had no idea who Dean was, but I slung the bag over my shoulder anyway and followed Jasper through a white wooden gate and past a meticulously tended vegetable garden off to the side of the house. Out in the backyard was a giant bean-shaped pool flanked by a neat row of wooden lounge chairs and a covered patio housing a table with seating for 12 at least. A gap in the tall green hedges led to a staircase directly down to the beach. I could hear the waves crashing, smell the sharp brine of the ocean. "Linden is here," Jasper announced, opening a second gate onto the pool deck. Wells saluted from the water, where he was floating on an enormous inflatable raft shaped like a unicorn, his pale skin gone summer tan. "Hey, bro," he called. "What's up?" "Not much." I grinned. Jasper's brother had graduated from Bartley 2 years earlier, back when we were freshmen. He was a business major at Harvard now, though, according to Jasper, he spent most of his time getting drunk at the Owl Clubhouse on Holyoke Street. "Nice ride." "Thinking about entering her in the head of the Charles this year," he replied, then nodded at a guy sprawled on a lounge chair in a pair of lime green swim trunks. "That's Doc. He lives down the beach. Doc, Linden. Linden, Doc. Linden's first name isn't Linden. Doc's first name isn't Doc." I looked across the patio in not entirely pleasant surprise. "We, actually know each other," I confessed. "I mean, not formally." Doc extended a smooth brown hand in my direction. "What's up, dude?" "Oh, shit," Jasper said before I could answer. "That's right. You guys are both lax nerds." He grinned. "There's definitely a joke in there about, like, sticks and balls or some fucking thing, so just pretend it was funny, okay?" "We always pretend you're funny," Doc reminded him, but his dark eyes were on me as we shook. "You still starting for Bartley this fall?" he asked. "I heard you busted."